name is Daniel Weber, and you're going to listen to Stay With Me. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Some of you might know my wife is Sunny Leone, my beautiful children, Nisha, Asher, and Noah, and blessed with an amazing family and beautiful people. Thank God. God's gift.
What prompted you to do it?
Stay With Me. Actually, the story is kind of strange. My daughter was taking piano lessons, and after she was done, I sat down at the piano and I just started playing and these notes that, so I don't play piano so often. I play guitar, obviously, and I sing. And I started playing, and then I started kind of humming a melody. And then for me, once I have a melody, lyrics come very easy for me. And I just started writing lyrics, and that's all. And I wrote a tragic love story. I write all my music.
Lyrics also.
Everything.
Lyrics also.
Lyrics, composition, piano, all the guitars, of course. Yes.
And from what age have you developed this fascination for music?
I started playing guitar at the age of 13, and I am 44 years old. So, 31 years ago.
Okay. Have you written other songs?
Many songs. I have many, many songs online.
Is there any particular reason for choosing such a sad theme? It's a universal theme, I know, because Anita and I often talk about it. Okay? If either of us has to go before, how will the other person manage?
Yes. Is there any reason for the theme? No, the melody came first, and then the theme just sort of kind of fit with the melody. And as I was writing it, I kind of realized that it is very universal. And then I continued down that path with it. I didn't premeditate before that I'm going to write something that is so tragic or so universal. It came with the melody. The melody first sounded very tragic, so then I wrote to the melody.
Okay. So subconsciously, do you think about this sometimes?
Yes, of course. Now I think about it because obviously married and children, and you think of it as you have a family rather than maybe just being by yourself. So yes, I think about what will happen. My father passed away 3 years ago.
Yeah.
My mother lives in New York. So everybody goes through this at one point or another. The chances of both people passing away together is, nil. So,
Yeah.
so yes, I'm sure that many people think of this, as you said, it's universal. So I think of it, and I think, you try to be as responsible as you can and set things up. But the song is not really about that. The song ended up being about, really it became about the words are all the amazing things that you did together with somebody, and that even if they are here or they are gone, that you still hold on to that.
So you also played the old man?
That's me, old man.
That you...
7 hours of prosthetics.
Okay. And what was their reaction to your song?
Sunny loves it, but she's supportive, so who knows, maybe she really doesn't like it. She did say it was very sad, and she doesn't really love such sad songs. She lost both her parents at a very early age, so for her is very sad. And that's a big thing that I've noticed is, as I've been sharing the song with people and they've been sharing it with other people, the comments that come back are very much similar, which is, wow, this really hits home. Wow, I've lost a son, or I've lost a daughter, or I've lost a parent recently. And everyone, just like you said, it's so universal. But again, when I wrote it, I didn't really think of it as like, I didn't want to make people feel bad. That really is not my intention at all. And just this morning, someone messaged me that they lost their daughter. And, that's, to me, is the worst tragedy in the world, is when a parent loses a child. And
absolutely,
and I didn't want, I felt bad that they said, this made them cry so much. And so many people have told me that it made them cry. And yes, it's correct that people have empathy and emotion, and that's great. But I also didn't mean to hurt somebody in any means, and I don't want
no,
people.
you're not hurting somebody. I'll tell you, there have been so many sad songs. You're
Yeah.
not the only one who writes it. There have been so many sad songs.
Yes, no, that of course I know the world is filled with sad songs, and music is sort of the heartbeat of life.
Mm.
So I think we
Which
all
is
know.
your favorite sad song
Who
besides your own?
maybe could be Cats in the Cradle, which is again about a son who first the father didn't have time for a son, and then as the son was growing up, he became too busy, and then later on, the son became too busy, and when the father wanted to spend time with the son, the son didn't have time, and the story is basically, it's kind of sad that the father was busy working and doing his thing, and then the same thing happened when the son was too busy for the father later in life, when the father was older and closer to the end of his life. He just wanted that relationship, but it was that sort of same thing was passed down to his son, and he really didn't want to have time for his father, and so it's kind of sad. And it actually, my father hated that song because he truly disliked that type of relationship. He was so close and involved in everything between me and my brothers, and integrated. My parents were so integrated into everything in our life that he hated that song because he found it so sad. So I find that a very sad song. And
So, do you share a similar relationship with your children? How your father shared with you?
yes, absolutely. I from accompanying them to school every day in the morning or pick up in the afternoon, Sonny and I every day, to every sporting activity, everything. We don't miss anything. Life is short, and like I said, my father passed away, and her mother and father passed very early. So you sort of realize at some point of your life that life goes by very fast, and you shouldn't miss these things.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I generally listen to singer-songwriter or rock and roll. Some things from, let's say, Bob Dylan to Jerry Garcia to some bluegrass, whether it's Vassar Clemens or David Grisman, all the way to rock and roll, which is from AC/DC to Iron Maiden to Ozzy Osbourne, bands like that. I'm sort of all over the spectrum.
What about Beatles and Madonna and ABBA?
So Madonna, I don't really listen to. The Beatles, yes. I mean, the Beatles is instilled in my sort of music line, bloodline, as just sort of as a musician, all of that, Led Zeppelin, bands like that. But on a regular daily, I don't listen to the Beatles. Although I love Paul McCartney, and I've seen Paul McCartney live a few times, and he's beyond phenomenal. Even at this age, he is remarkable and still such a great working musician. I love that. Very inspirational.
So, you enjoy writing? You enjoy being shot on camera? Or do
No,
you
I don't
enjoy?
enjoy that. I enjoy writing, and
You don't.
I enjoy performing. As every director will tell you, is I don't enjoy being on camera. For my music videos, I
But
music
you chose to
cast.
be on camera this time. You chose to be on camera.
What for the video? I'm always on camera for my videos, because they're my music videos, so I feel like I should be on camera. But I generally dislike being on camera. It's not for me.
You wouldn't consider a career in film acting.
No, 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 no. I definitely have no interest in that at all.
So, how's Sunny told you about your music? Do you criticize her work
Yes, of
for
course.
better or for worse?
Yes, you have to. I
Okay.
think that's only fair. You don't want your significant other to be putting out something bad, or maybe you see a photo and it's something is edited wrong or done wrong, or a scene, acting, whatever. Yeah, you should voice your opinion instead of later saying, "Oh man, I should have told you I saw that, but it was bad, but I didn't want to say, I didn't want to hurt your feelings." So now the critics
So,
will do it.
what do you think of Sunny as an actor?
I think she has grown tremendously. I don't know if you've seen any of the later stuff like Kennedy, that's in the film festivals now with Anurag Kashyap, and Quotation Gang and Shiro. There's some remarkable projects that will define her career as a actress. They're remarkable. I was never able to separate Sunny Leone and the actress when I watched her on film in her first few films. I always see her as Sunny. But in these last few films, I've completely been able to separate her as the character, which is actually very hard to do.
So, I'm very impressed she worked with Anurag Kashyap. That's very
Yes,
interesting.
amazing project. Yes, so next week she'll be at Melbourne Film Festival. She was at Cannes. She's going to Toronto, going to Egypt. The film was in South Korea. So it'll be at the Ambani Center here for the Mumbai Festival. So it's had quite a journey.
And you manage a career also, right?
I wouldn't say. I mean, she has an office of very capable people. I would say that I manage the brand of Sunny Leone, which is different. That's not the movies. We own a cosmetic company and a fragrance company and several companies. That is my management.
So do you ever have an ego issue?
No, we do totally
Somebody-
separate things.
You totally. So you
Separate.
don't have issues of competition or who's doing
No.
well right now.
It's not who's doing well. If she should be doing well, and she works very hard. And today she's in Delhi at the Economic Forum. She'll be speaking and receiving an award on behalf of our brand. So I don't think we all work towards one brand together. She does her own thing, I do my own thing. The brand of Sunny Leone is sort of like a third party, we'll call it. She's Karanjit Kaur and I'm Daniel Weber, and we work on Sunny Leone.
So what is next on the cards? You're waiting for your daughter to play piano again, and then you get
She's
inspired.
playing every day. She's doing amazing. Next on the cards, you know, Sunny has a lot of films. We have our own productions. I have another music video coming out in 3 weeks. We have a lot of things.
You know the good days make the bad days